In today's video, I'm going to go over Hubstaff, which is a time tracking tool that I used for like 4 months, and I'm going to stop using it. So I decided to record this review and show you what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, and also like why am I actually stop using it? Why am I going to stop using it? So in this review, I'm going to show you what it is like outside, what is like inside, and I'm going to show you how the tool works more or less, and you will see all the pros, well, hopefully all the pros and cons of this tool. So let's do it. Before we actually let's do it. So a little bit of a background about myself. So we are a link building agency, yeah, and I'm a very small company, so I only have 2 employees that I needed to track. And a friend of mine, actually, he was like, dude, you should use Hubstaff. I was looking for some time tracking tools. Like, dude, you should use Hubstaff. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a try. And Hubstaff, actually, they offer this 14-day trial where you can just jump on the train and just check it out, which I did. And after the trial was over, I started using it. So immediately when we look at the page, you can scroll all the way down. It's like all these places has been featured in, like seen in, and like da da da, all these features, how cool we are, blah de blah de blah. It's so long, this page, Jesus Christ, like as if they're selling like an elephant or something. It's really, and 60-day money back guarantee. So that's on top of the 14-day free trial thing. So you can immediately tell that something is going on here, and I'm talking about the beefiness of this page. So let's check it out, in more details. First thing, I'm going to take you to the pricing page, and I'm going to show you how kind of works. So when I was first signing up, I was like, okay, I've got 2 employees. I obviously do not need to track of myself. So how about I get I only need 2 people sign up for this thing. And surprise, surprise, I actually couldn't get it. They just have this 1, 3, 5, 10. And I was like, okay. And I actually sent them an email. I was like, guys, I only have 2 employees. How about I have a 2 people contract payment plan? They're like, dude, sorry, just 3. So technically, I really don't understand why the 1 is here. It's like, yeah, okay. What do I do with this? Like, track myself? Like, I can track myself on my phone, so this really doesn't make any sense to me. So I don't know, it's still here. Maybe somebody signs up for this. So if you actually know why is it there, like why is that 1 person there, just leave it the comment below so I know. So I'm dumb person, I know something, I learned one more thing. So in essence, let's pretend we're a 3 people company, which I am, and you can tell that there are 3 packages free. I'm not going to talk about it. And then there's this basic and premium, right? So you can actually use the basic capabilities of this thing as a basic user, but there are some things that I would really love to, like maybe just one thing. I would love to have the schedule and attendance to be in the basic plan, and I would happily trade it for 24-hour support, and for which is like, you're still not gonna get it immediately. Like, you send them an email and they just reply back. So it's like, yeah, okay, you're there. Obviously, I can obviously send an email 24 hours, anytime during the day or night, whatever, and you reply whenever. So it's payments. I would also probably trade that for payments, and per user settings, maybe, don't know, depends on at my size. I would also trade this, because I have 2 people doing the exact same thing, so I don't really care for this. Yeah, so that's the reality. But obviously they want to kind of, they want to have some extra value here and almost like drag you into this premium plan, which they did with me. That's why I ended up using premium for 4 months, I think. And yeah, and I only used like a very tiny little fraction of all the features they got there, and essentially it was just time tracking. So I was like, okay, is it really worth it? Oh, there is a funny glitch that I found. Oh, before that, look, see this fancy little thing, so you can calculate the amount of people. So basically, you're paying for a basic, or paying for premium almost twice as much as for basic. Well, essentially twice as much. So see if it's actually worth it for your scenario. A little glitch that I found here. See this then? It doesn't work. Now it's showing the, I believe these are the annual prices because I'm paying $29 a month. So I presume I'm paying a monthly price because I didn't sign up for an annual plan, and something is wrong with this switch, right? So I think it's turned off. Hilarious. Um, yeah, again, money paper. Awesome. Now let's get inside. So after we click, once you sign up, once you get all your passwords, you are inside here. And there's this getting started thing, like it probably shows you something. If you do something, there is some recent activity, and it shows recent activity for this kind of period, and you can manage these widgets. And as you can see, I have zero activity, no nothing, just tumbleweeds rolling around. Because I haven't used it starting like from August, early mid-August more or less, and it's like 3rd of October, so I'm gonna ditch it. What I really don't like about this is the complexity. So I'm on the premium plan, and there's just so many things, and they're like activity, timesheets, reports, tasks, invoices, schedules, and you're like, okay, wait, so there's tasks and there's schedules, kind of the same, not the same. Timesheets, reports. Okay, like for example, let's try this. I want to get a report for my employee who's worked for maybe a month starting from 16th of June, right? Like let's think about it. So 16th of June till about 15th of July, more or less. So I presume it's in the reports, yeah, because it makes sense. So let's go here, reports. So I click reports, and now I have this. I mean, they also have this weekly time activities, apps and URLs, manual time edits, amounts owed, payments, view all reports. So I'm basically viewing all reports. So again, I need a report for 1 month. And here's a weekly one. That's not what I need. Then there is time and activities. See your time worked, activity levels, and amount earned per project or task. Probably this is my case. Let's check it out. Time and activities. Again, I'm gonna find a monthly report. Yeah. So I said I'm going to need a 16th of June. Okay, 16th of June till 15th of July. Okay, so this immediately creates the custom range, and I click apply, and there is no activity. And then you are seeing this, me, and then there's team. So let's click team because I didn't work during this time period. My workers did. And now I want to know the exact amount of like how much they worked, yeah, during the entire period, yeah. So let's check it out. So, and it gives me this individual like characteristics, and then oh, there's actually a total here. Okay, 23, 30, 31. Okay, I just discovered something new. There's still so yeah, because before, okay, so it gives this data, and then you can actually group them by the member. Okay, so it provides some functionality. But this was about the only functionality that I personally use. There's also like different options you can choose here, and you can pick different filters as well. So you can filter like by project again, you can filter by member, you can filter by tasks, and this is filtering. And then there is also grouping, which is kind of the same thing in a way, but yeah, this is how it goes. Apps and URLs, what's that? And again, this I had the biggest issue I had was with this date thing. Maybe it wasn't working at the time, I'm not sure. Ah yeah, okay, so now you cannot even scroll. Invoices, I didn't use any other feature except for the time tracking. That's why I'm probably not the best person to ask. But then there is team as well. So I don't know how all these work, so you need to figure it out yourself. So there is a new invoice thing. Again, like I probably don't need this invoice thing here because I mean, I use, if you use, say, PayPal or whatever, you have their exact same feature for free. So and it looks better. Like, I mean, you don't need to use PayPal to get the payments sorted. You can just generate your invoices in PayPal and then just download them as PDFs and send them over. So I don't know, like, is it really worth it? Um, so what I didn't like was the complexity, but again, maybe I'm just the wrong target audience. So it is a good tool. I don't wanna say like anything bad about it, because it is good, but there is a bit of a learning curve here. And as you can see, it took me 4.5 months to figure out how to actually get those reports set up. But my point is that this is non-intuitive. So now, okay, you've seen this, and in order to actually get this whole tracking thing work, you need to install their time tracker, which you download separately. I think probably it comes through email, like you get a link for email or something. So I already have it loaded and logged into, and basically we've got a few projects here. So which is a cool thing. You can kind of set them up using um, you can say, okay, here's the link perspective. You can do it based on client, whatever, if you do it that way. And yeah, so when the person just goes in here, they just click this thing, and then it starts tracking. So it starts tracking, it starts recording all the data all the time and everything. It shows you the activity level as well, so you can tell how much time during this entire process the person was active. So it's not just so it just doesn't only show you, like turn on the tracker and then just leave, unless they have some kind of a, like somebody moving the mouse all the time or whatever. So this is kind of cool. It has screenshot. I think it has screenshots as well. Where does it has screenshots? Like, it's a premium subscription, should have screenshots. I don't know where the other. See again. So maybe reports, payments, view all reports, timesheets, activity. Okay, maybe view all reports. Let's see. So why am I actually stopping to use it? It's a bit of a global, again, screenshots, no, I don't know. I presume, like, I think it takes screenshots. The point is, I kind of stopped tracking time, because when it comes to link building, we are kind of looking, at the end of the day, we are looking at the results, what we get. And I discovered, actually, it was my virtual assistant. She came to me and she said, yo, Artem, like, I can get in an hour, I can get like 50 leads, but I don't want to go that fast, because then I will just get paid like $3, for that. And how about we figure something out and we go, like, maybe per lead or whatever. And I was like, geez, she makes a very valid point, because I wanted to pay my employees fair wage, but the time, trying we're looking for result at the end of the day. So, and as time went, I figured out the way around it. And so now we don't work with time trackers. We work based on results. And this is kind of the direction I'm leaning towards. So that's why I'm kind of leaving this entire time tracking community or whatever for now, and I'll see what happens in future. Maybe when I have like 10 employees or something, or maybe 5 employees, I'll be back to it. But for now, I'm going to leave. And yeah, so basically, this is my verdict. If you just have 2 people, probably there are better alternatives. Um, maybe you can just get them. Maybe you can maybe you can figure out a way to kind of pay them based on the output they produce, actually, something that you're interested in. um, but other than that, there's other options. I think the first one is called Time Doctor. I think it's kind of the same. I was checking out Hubstaff and Time Doctor, and I was like, yeah, look the same. And Hubstaff was recommended to me by a friend, so obviously I took this path. And then the other one, which I came across, is On the Clock. Yeah, and it seems like it's more for employees, but it's super inexpensive. Like, it's probably the most cost-effective one. It's called ontheclock.com again, so check it out. It looks super simple, but essentially that's what we're looking for, simplicity. So this will be my verdict. Price-wise, is it worth it? Maybe I would stick to basic. if I was still tracking the times. Not for premium though, not for premium. So I hope my review was helpful. Let me know if I am an idiot and I left something out. It'll be fun to read those comments. If you have any questions as well, leave them underneath the video. I always answer them because I have nobody commenting on my videos. Oh my god, I said that. Anyway, so thank you for your time. I hope this has been useful. Good luck with your time tracking. Ciao.